Good morning, guys. Of course, you know this has to be something for me to be recording a video because I don't do videos. But anyway, on my way to work this morning, I was listening to Casey J, her song, The Journal. Awesome album. But that song in particular just began to make tears fall from my eyes. I don't know if you could tell, but I mean, I was literally in tears from the time I left my house this morning until I got here. And it was definitely a song that depicted my life and how I felt about myself, and sometimes how we may still feel about ourselves. The many dreams and things that we have on the inside of us that are just dying to be released, and we feel like we're not worthy of being used. And that's what the song talks about. I mean, from beginning to end, it was just like she really saw my life and wrote a song about it. And I'm not saying this to say that my struggles are greater than anybody else's. I'm not saying that my story is greater than anybody else's. But a lot of times we don't tell our stories, and I've definitely been one of those people. You know, we tell the parts that we want to tell, the parts that we feel like are not as shameful. But I'm here to tell you that every part of your life is beautiful. The Bible talks about how He makes everything beautiful in its own timing. And just sitting here thinking about how many times and many attempts on my life, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you know, you never know. Yeah, Jamie, the praise and worship leader, the worshiper, the minister, all those things, yeah, but all that doesn't matter. But what matters is the story that God has given each and every one of us. You know, a lot of times we've gone through the struggle, we've gone through so many things, and we feel worthless, we feel useless. We feel like, God, you can't use me. And sometimes we even ask God, please don't use me, because the things that I've done are so shameful. But He reminded me that we were saved at the hands of a merciful God. And one thing I always asked God, that He would never let me go. That was one of my prayers at a very young age, you know, not knowing what that prayer meant. But God has surely shown Himself mighty in that time. Even in times where I wanted to give up, I wanted to quit, you know, on my dreams. I'm 32 now, and, you know, we sit back and think about where we should be. But the Bible talks about all things work together for the good, even the things that the situations we've placed ourselves in. You know, I started thinking about how I could have died a long time ago. You know, we say that, and, you know, I would have been dead in my grave if it had not been for the Lord on my side. But if we don't understand that, and we've never been at a place of near death, we've never been at a place where we've been attacked or, you know, things like that, of course we wouldn't know. But God is so awesome, and I just wanted to say this morning how great He is. You know, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your destiny. Don't give up on your purpose, regardless of who you are, regardless of where you've been, regardless of how you feel about yourself, regardless of how people see you. You know, I was definitely one of those people that felt like, you know, she wasn't cute, she wasn't, you know, I was big and nobody wanted to talk to me. But that doesn't matter. God made each and every one of us for a deeper purpose than to just be looked at. God made us for a purpose to work. He made us for a purpose to save lives. He made us for a purpose to change lives, and that He may get the glory, that He may show how great He is in our lives. And I just want to say that I thank God for everything that I've been through. I thank God even now for everything that I'm going through. But one thing I know for sure, that it's never too late. Time is in His hands. So I challenge you, go listen to that song. It's Casey J, Casey, the letter J, The Journal. I'm telling you, it will bless your life. You know, we talk about how dirty we are. We focus on all the negative things. We focus on the negative things that maybe our parents have sinned and our parents have done. We focus on the negative things that maybe our friends have said, and the people that have left, that person that broke our heart. We focus our lives on those things. But we have to understand that there is life after the hurt, if we allow ourselves to be healed. God writes healing on our hearts. He writes deliverance on our hearts. He writes salvation. He writes protection. And I thank God for protection, because even in my life, I've had people that I thought were for me that tried to take me out. I've even tried to take my own self out. You know, a lot of things about my life that a lot of people don't know. But I'm telling you today that there is life after what you've gone through. God is watching over you. He's blessing you from day to day. It may not seem like every day is a blessing because of the struggles you may be going through, but every day is a blessing. He said he made everything beautiful in its time. A seed has to be planted. The ground has to be cultivated before the seed is even planted. The ground has to be broken in order for the ground to be fertile. It's a lot of things that go into gardening and into planting before the seed even goes into the ground. You have to use fertilizer. It's so many things to make that ground fertile. And maybe those things that you're going through are the things that are to cultivate the land so that the seed can be planted in order for the seed to grow into its full purpose, so that it can bear good fruit. So today I'm telling you, I pray that you go and listen to the song. I pray that it blesses you as it blessed me. I'm going to be listening to it all day because I know that there's a purpose to fulfill. And I just want to say that I thank God for many people in my life that have been advocates, encouraging me and teaching me and educating me. There's one person in particular I want to thank, and that's Miss Jomi Carter. Through all the things she's been through, she's been there for me. She's definitely been somebody that has helped me in my self-esteem, that's helped me to believe that I can be loved at the capacity I want to be loved at, and helped me to understand that nobody will ever be able to really love me at the capacity that God loves me. But I thank God for her, because all she's been through, and you will see her testimony. You will hear her testimony very soon with some of the events that we have coming up. This woman has been beaten. She's been bruised. I mean, her testimony is amazing. But Jomi, I just want to say I thank you and I love you. I love you so much that there shall be glory after this, and I'm looking forward to the things that we have coming up. And I don't want to name too many names because I don't want to forget anybody, but I thank God for my leaders, my pastors, my friends. Even I thank God even for the people that have left me, the people that have probably broken my heart, or whatever the case may be. I thank God for each and every one of you, because guess what? As much as He loves me, He loves you too. So I pray that you have a great and blessed and wonderful day. And remember that I'm praying for you, and that there are better days ahead. There's greater for your life. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.